Hey guys, this is Rue. We've had a good week of fishing. It's a Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in Central Florida. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to our videos. I really do appreciate that. But we'll get on to fishing. We're going to reflect on the whole week. What do you think, Randy?
Well, it was a week for plastics. We caught most
definitely
on plastics and not live bait. Minnows a few, but mostly trying different plastics.
And we've been basically fishing Central Florida, the Harris chain of lakes. We've been on the river. We've been hopping around. But go ahead.
Well, I was interested in these panfish assassins because they're 1.5 inches, and you can use them on different things if you don't have a traditional 1/16 hook. You know, if you have something smaller, like say a Roadrunner, because of the hook size, I wanted to find something a little smaller and see what worked, and we done good on these panfish assassins this week. Was the new bait.
And that's from Florida, right?
Yeah, it's out of Mayo, Florida. It's I think it's actually Bass Assassins, but
Right.
This is their
crappie
panfish
gig.
version.
Right on.
And it's just a little fat shad bait.
I thought it did well.
Yeah,
man.
done good on that.
And the color too, you know.
Yeah, the color is
Well,
close as I could get to monkey milk.
right on. Without.
And
Yeah. But here's there it is. Yeah, it does kind of.
And speaking of that, you know, these are traditional. I'll go ahead and show up.
Yeah.
That's just monkey milk, Bobby Garland 2-inch.
Yeah.
We've always seemed to have good luck with these down here. And another Bobby Garland product. This is sort of new, and it's I think it's a 1 3/4, a little more slender.
That's a chicken, electric chicken.
Electric chicken,
Yeah,
another
that's a
good
good
color. And speaking of electric chicken, these I hadn't tried before. These Z-Man.
Z-Man.
And got to try those out yesterday, and
I was impressed.
I love the tail action on just a regular 16-ounce jig hook.
Get one of them out.
Yeah, here, show them those overbites. I like the overbites.
Yeah, the overbite on the
They
crappie
seem
hook.
to do real well. And caught 3 or 4 on these trolling yesterday and retrieving. So.
Yeah. Hey,
That was the first time I used them. Impressive.
Z-Man's some really, yeah. See where it's got the cuts in the tail. Right there it is. And actually, here's the package, guys. It's micro finesse, so you know, good.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd used them, and I was impressed.
Right.
Good color and good action.
Right. But show them your red.
Oh, my red hooks.
Yeah.
I got into rigging one of these on the top last year and had success. It's just a number 2 team crappie hook. The way the hooks are designed, sometimes we get into bowfin or gar or something big down here.
Yeah.
These hooks will straighten and you can bend them back, but they're extremely sharp and they go right into Speck black crappie for some.
Yeah.
And I'm a real big proponent of that. I just started doing that last year. Some people use gold. I've always had pretty good luck with the red. So that's the way I rig my stuff up. I'll rig a plastic on bottom, one of those on top. You can troll, you can cast, you can put it under a bobber if you're fairly shallow. So I'm a proponent of all this stuff because I've caught a little something on it. I'm no great fisherman, but these have been successful for a layman.
Yeah,
like
for
us.
sure. Yeah. Really getting specific on what we're trying to catch now versus just catching fish. You know.
Yeah. And trying what colors work, what doesn't for us.
And the watercolor, you know, we could tell the other day the water was actually clear.
It was rather clear for the Harris chain.
Yeah. And another thing too, guys, for all you out there too that live somewhere else other than Florida, down here we call them specks. Somewhere else you'll hear them called crappie.
Yeah.
And basically, you know, they're a little darker black, really.
The black
boxes.
crappie,
Yeah.
speckled perch, but
Right.
specks
Right.
in Florida.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the speckled trout.
Yeah, we need to show them this skin here, though. That one from,
Yeah.
you know, here in Florida, man, the panfish assassin, that was that's good. Here's what it looks like.
And that's the first time I've tried those too, so
Yeah, they were dead on.
that's a thumbs up.
Yeah, and they're here from Florida, male.
I picked some of these up at a fishing show a couple of weeks ago, and some Christmas closeout I wanted to try, and these have been successful.
Right. You know, and the Z-Man, you know, that impressed me too, you know.
Because you use a lot of that in salt, right?
Yeah, I do. I do a lot, yeah, for sure. Especially, you know, with the way that, you know, they do give good presentation as far as looking real, you know. Oh, and and another thing too, we really got to try out some things on the boat and stuff like that, which is this cooler, which is actually a bait cooler, and it's running right now. Can't hardly hear it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's been it's this one right here. It's been great. We've got 2 pounds. No,
we started with a ½ pound, so 10 dozen roughly.
Yeah.
Last week, and I think it could hold.
Who knows? But
who knows?
But it kept them. It kept them good.
Kept them great.
Not a whole lot of dead minnows around. It's been great, and especially the one you know, whichever one. They got different sizes, but I fish both salt and fresh, so sometimes I need a little bit bigger cooler for my bait. But the rod holders come in handy too. Didn't you notice?
Yes.
On the boat, you know, as far as being able to change it up, because we got things going on. We have, you know, Randy's been setting us up on the crappie stuff, and you know, like the double hooks, you know, and stuff like that. That's been handy. But we've done pretty good this week, you know.
It's a good start. Excellent start.
Yeah, today's going to be boat maintenance and cleaning up the boat for next week, because we got some rain coming in tomorrow. So other than that, but yeah, everything went good. We caught fish.
We did. Be a fish fry and a pleasant first week.
Yes,
in
we got
North Central Florida.
We have two bags full. Pretty good, yeah. So this is our first week hard at it, and many more to come. Because like I said, we're going to go to probably the Mosquito Lagoon, Indian River, then maybe over to Cedar Key when the weather's right, and hit some new things that we haven't. Maybe we're going to head up to Yankee Town, since I got familiar with some oyster bars. But oh, speaking of that, while I was down in Chokoloskee, down in Everglades, I went by Everglades Fishing Company and got me a pair of these boots for fishing. Man, I'm telling you, you know, they're waterproof, putting in your boat and stuff. They've been killer. They've been good and nice and warm. And but you got anything else to say? You know?
No, just an interesting week. I enjoyed trying different things and see what worked.
Oh, and what about the trolling motor in that weather?
Oh yeah, you need to definitely.
Oh man, that thing was really a game changer, and also the fish finder as well. Being able to call the fish, say, hey man, you know, I see them, get ready, boom, called it beforehand, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the trolling motor, we had about 20 knot winds, and it was definitely kept us on point when I put that anchor lock, you know, and it was spot on. It kept us there, didn't it?
Yeah, it was nice when we found a little pocket where we caught a few.
Yeah.
And
stay on it.
Yeah, just stay on it.
Yeah. So it's been really handy. But that's all I got to say, man. It's been a great, fun week, and hey, stay tuned. There'll be many more. Like I said, stay tuned. Not only do we fish, you know, freshwater, we also fish inshore, saltwater. I enjoy hanging out in the mangroves. And but guys, please subscribe if you like our channel. Trying to get a little bit better at it. So just keep on watching us. And you guys, peace and love, and we'll see you on the water.